Okay, let me get started the meeting. So first, you guys, thank you guys for coming to our first introduction meeting. So in case you guys did not know, I'm Amaya, but also known as Luxury. This is our invitation to our lovely P.E.N Society Creative Writing Club here at Carroll. For the virtual people who's watching, thank you guys for also joining us. So let's go on to it. Okay, this is Mr. Gaza, our moderator.
Hello. So, this is a quick intro to who I am. Some of you guys, I think everybody in this room, I have taught or I am your teacher at this moment. I'm born in '87, DC guy, African American and Mexican. Bachelor's degrees in political science, journalism, MBA. This is year 13 of me being a teacher. My real passion is, where's the thing? Real passion is creative writing. I have been creative writing for 27 years. This is my hobby. I love writing fantasy, sci-fi, horror, superheroic, alternative history. This is my pen name, Zay Heron. Look it up. Go to Amazon or Books A Million or Barnes & Noble, buy my books. And yeah, so
Okay.
This is our student leader.
So I'm one of the co-founders and president. So here's a little bit about me. So I'm also an athlete and I'm a senior here. So I understand about juggling a lot of clubs and sports. I understand how time management could be an issue. So please have any questions when it comes to managing our club, let me know and I will help you and give you advice as best as I can. As a senior, I'm already planning to go to college. One of my planned majors is to major in political science and accounting information system. I'm from the DMV. Also, you guys can follow me on social media, Maya X McHill, on TikTok or Instagram. I will also give updates. I will definitely use my Instagram for sure to give you guys any updates on our club. So if you want updates, follow social media. Also on YouTube, which is I'm recording right now. You guys can, if you miss a club meeting, you guys can join on YouTube and watch later today or during that hour. So this is year 13 of me writing as a hobby. As a little girl, I used to always love writing. And to this day, I'm very diverse with my writing. I love to write about politics. Sometimes I write about whatever's on my mind. I can write about my problems. I can write about music. I love music. I love expressing my love for music through writing and through art. So one of my pen name used to be like Luxury Grace or Luxury Empress, but now as I'm stepping into a new identity, I'm a split person. I'm Luxury and I'm a Maya. So in my writing, you would definitely see me express that. So yeah. So what is creative writing? So do you guys have any ideas besides the definition? What do you guys think of creative writing when you hear creative writing? What do you think?
Writing creatively.
Right? Okay.
Like developing like different ideas.
That's actually pretty good, and that's exactly what we're doing here. So here's books that Mr. Gaza have written.
These are things I wrote. The white book when I was 17. Red book I was like 19. Some point in my 20s. And this is the most recent one I've written in the last 5 years. But yeah, so this is just to give you some idea that that's actually, I'm involved in creative writing. I love it. I think about creative writing even when I'm teaching lessons. That's who I am. That's what I really care about. So yeah. So let's go on. The idea of what I created this, what inspired me is this group of people. It's a pretty brief video. Idea, these group of people, modern American humor, how you think of it. You think of folks like, I don't know, Kevin Hart or something like that, who are inspired by people, like Eddie Murphy, who was inspired by people, like George Carlin, who was inspired by another group of people who were inspired by these people. These people are the reason how Americans perceive humor and create literature. This is the movement. These people would meet like they said, every day, and they would literally bounce ideas off each other. What I want to do is create that culture here, where even if it's not a lot of us, maybe it's like 5, maybe it's 4, could be 10, could be more, where people You write something and you go, hey, I wrote this poem. Check it out. What do you think? What's changed? Or you have a story. Hey, do these characters make sense? I want to create a culture, whether it involves me or not, where you guys are by yourself, where you guys are, you shoot each other emails and say, hey, look at this. What do you think about it? I want to create a culture where creative writing. This is a thing I wish I had in high school. I wish it existed. And so, since it didn't exist for me when I was younger, I started learning about, building something like this when I was in college. But yeah, again, this is not a class, but this is what I would like you guys to see. I want to officially have a community in this high school where creative people, especially you all, young artists, can work together. And I think that is something that is missing from Carol. All right, so what kind of creative writing do you like to do?
I used to like to write stories.
Okay, stories. All right. You write anything?
I like to write stories.
Okay.
Nope.
Nothing?
Nope.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. So, again, this is a community just to build and grow, all right? So, creative writing is a very broad thing. I named it the P.E.N Society. P.E.N for poetry. The E for, what you call it? I didn't have it on here. The P for poetry. The E is for, my brain just stopped. Oh, for essays. And then the N is for narrative. Narrative is like telling a story, all right? So the P.E.N Society. These are different groupings of poetry, of creative writing. Again, diary, journals, memoirs, nonfiction. Some people write essays just for fun. Writing fiction, and poetry writing, all right? So that's the idea of what types of things we will do. Yeah, go on. There's some people who joined already. There's some who are watching. And again, we're going to make it more public. Downstairs, there will be we have to decorate the board about us, and we're going to do that probably on Monday at some point. But yeah, so I think that should be it. Anything else? There you go. And so, in this right here, this is a prompt. It's very simple. In any style that you may be interested in. Again, this is not a grade. It's just to challenge your mind. If you want to write poetry, or if you want to, I'm going to do the exact same thing. I do not have a prescribed thing that I'm going to do. But yeah, so if you want to write poetry, or an essay, or a short story, or maybe music lyrics, or a short screenplay, that's kind of hard, or a letter, or just journal writing. The thing is, the last message. Imagine you discover a letter, a diary entry, or any written message that was left behind in a place where no one would expect it, a hidden compartment in a library book, or under a loose floorboard, or buried in the backyard. This message is from someone who lived long before you, and it contains a powerful, mysterious, heartfelt message intended for someone that never got to meet. So, again, in any of these forms, just try to think of something that you would express yourself. I'm going to do the exact same thing with you guys, and in about, let's do an outline or sketch some ideas of what you think that would look like, and then we're going to share about 20 minutes. All right.
Also, do not overthink it. Use it as therapy or just write whatever comes to mind. This is creative writing. So there's no wrong answer. There's no right or wrong way. So we're going to put a timer on for like 5 to 10 minutes. Y'all be good enough for everyone?
Just an outline.
So you do not have to share. I do not want you guys to feel like you have to ever share your writing if you're not comfortable with speaking out loud. But I'm going to share mine. So I actually did a different approach. Normally when I do music lyrics, I know it sounds crazy, but if I hear songs, I be thinking I can write the song even better than the artist. So normally I end up rewriting the song and just add my little spin to it. But this time it was a little different because I had a prompt. So this is how mine went. I say, because I was just picturing a broken-hearted person in 1950s crying because their lover is gone. They just yearning for this heartbreak. So here's how mine go. I hope this letter finds you well and your heart is never the will. My heart is scarred, I don't know if you can tell. My lover is gone, smiling under wedding bells. I want to pretend I am happy, but my eyes cannot dare. I don't know if you care, but please don't follow my footsteps into despair, because my heart is so broken and it's pain I cannot bear. So that was mine so far, guys. I'm so excited to hear from you guys. If anyone want to share, anybody?
I'll go.
All right.
And that's where we ended off at.
That sounds sweet. Like, it sounds really cool. I really like it. Do you have any inspiration like that came from, or it just came from the top of your head?
Top of my head.
That's wonderful. This is like the whole point. Whatever comes to the top of your head, just write it. And I love that you guys did that. Now, who are watching back at home, I hope you guys was able to jot down some notes outline. And I hope that even if you're busy right now, maybe later on in the day or later on this week, you can revisit your outline and finish your short story or essay or however writing form you chose to do. Thank you guys so much. I can't wait to see you guys next week, I believe. Next week. God bless. Thank you.